Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing this morning? Listen, let me get you on your way to work by telling you some of the things that are happening that you need to know in your trading day to day. Hey, I am Stock Up with Larry Jones. For those of you that don't know, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell in your bottom right hand corner. And there's a video that I want you to watch after this video that will appear in the end screen. Okay, so look, the indices, all of the major indices actually are green this morning after the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq closed with new highs. Okay, so the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq closed on Tuesday with new highs. Of course, yesterday was a holiday, so the market was closed, and they are higher this morning, but they are falling, good people. The Dow is falling just now. It's even. The S&P is at 15. It was up much higher. The Nasdaq was up much higher too, and is, as you could see, going down. So they have been falling in the pre-markets and will probably continue to fall until open. So we will see what is going on with that. Okay. So we also know that there are a couple of things that came out. One of them was that Saudi Arabia was pulling away from the US dollar. But I got this alert, okay? It came out a couple of days ago. It says fake news alert. Saudi Arabia is not going to stop selling oil in the US dollar, okay? Now, we don't know exactly everything that's going on for a fact. Now, it could be by now, but we will concentrate on that in a later video. I just want you guys to know the major things that are happening, okay? We know BlackRock and Citadel are getting together, and they are two fund managers, two of the country's largest asset managers are getting together because what? They want their own stock market, okay, in Texas and not in New York. So these are things that are a threat against the system. Some of the things in the system do need to change. I'm not saying that this is the way to go, all right? But that is still on the table as I go through this list. President Putin and President Xi are hanging out. They are budding. Look at this. Putin and Kim Jong-un, aka Lil Kim, exchanged gifts including luxury limousines and hunting dogs. Okay, I saw the video. They were like Ride or Die 3. It was just like Bad Boys 3. You get in the car. No, you get in the car. You know, and it was just crazy, but also scary because these are two of America's enemies. Let's just call it that. And when you see two of your biggest enemies getting together, palling around and hanging out, that is not good. It's just like when your friends see you see your two enemies talking and you come around and go, shh, here he comes. That's what's going on right now, good people. So let's beware of that. It is not good, okay? And we know that, you know, they could be up to no good. Guess what else is green again? Nvidia is still the bull that won't stop. It just keeps going higher and higher. As we could see here, Nvidia is up 3.5% at the time, 3.72% now, at the time of filming this. Nvidia just keeps on going and will not stop. Now let's go back to the S&P and Nasdaq. As we can see, breaking news: stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market. Nvidia, Trump Media, and more. You can see that. We're not going to talk about that right now. Trump Media is something we're going to cover again. We keep making money on the way up and on the way down. The S&P 500 futures rise as Wall Street looks for Nvidia to keep leading the market. It is not single-handedly, but when you got Microsoft and Nvidia and Apple, some of the big dogs that keep taking the $3 trillion spot, they keep jockeying for first position, but these are holding the market up. If they turn around and start going south, so will the stock market, so will crypto, unfortunately. okay? We'll get to crypto in a minute. All right, so let's look at what's going on. Let's read here. Let me blow this up for you guys so we could see that. There we go. Here we go. S&P 500 futures climb on Thursday morning as investors look for the benchmark to add to its latest record high. Futures tied to the broad markets index added 0.4%, while NASDAQ 100 futures advanced 0.6%. The Dow Jones average futures gained 33 points or 0.1%, which has now fallen. Stocks are headed for a winning week after the S&P 500 reached a fresh record high on Tuesday alongside the NASDAQ composite. The stock market was closed on Wednesday for Juneteenth. We know about that. And then Nvidia led the charge higher as the artificial intelligence darling and chip makers surpassed Microsoft to become the most valuable company in the world. Nvidia stock has climbed 174% in 2024 as the AI boom continues to boost equities. On Thursday, the stock was up another 2.9%. We got to keep our eye on Nvidia. Okay, we got to keep our eye on Nvidia. And then later on, we're going to dive into how can we just start to search for what's going to be the next Nvidia. And look at this, good people. Look at the crypto bubbles, mostly red, right? For the day, mostly green. Okay, so I know I made a video and said I was buying it. It was a falling knife at the time that I bought, but I'm not worried about what I bought over the weekend. I continue to buy Monday and Tuesday and today because the top of this market will be 2025, not now, and I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to make a full video on crypto, so we will keep it moving. But we can see that Bitcoin is now barely at 66. We are at 66K right now, and we need to hold above 66K for us to see any kind of bullish movement. But right now, it is short-term bearish, long-term bullish, in my opinion. And in closing, listen, good people. Think about your pets. For those of you that have pets, remember my grandson. He said he was a father because he has 2 dogs. If it's too hot outside for you, it's too hot outside for your pets, your kids, and your senior citizens, okay? If you got pets, make sure it's so hot across the country. If you got pets, make sure they come in, give them some shade. If you got a basement, pull them in. If you got to pull them in the house, pull them in the house for a little while. I would say 3 times a day, give them a break. Give them some fresh water, okay, and leave them some water outside. But just remember, you wouldn't drink hot water that's been sitting in your car for 5 hours in 95, 98, 100-degree weather. So put some ice in there. Hopefully you got some sort of lean-to or a dog shed or a cat shed outside. But remember, if it's too hot for you, it's too hot for your pets, your kids, ladies and gentlemen. Do not leave your kids in the car. That is murder. That is murder. Do not leave your kids in the car. I don't care if you're just running into the gas station. Take the kids out of the car. Don't leave them in the car. Don't leave them in the car running, and definitely don't leave them in the car with the air condition off. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay, good people? We want you guys to be safe and check on your senior citizens. All right? All right, good people. Listen, if you guys want to learn and earn, Stock Up You. Stock Up You is the top link below. Listen, if you really just want to learn about the overall stock market and how you can make money every trading day, Stock Up You is for you, and you can turn around and kill it in crypto. It is all in one class, Stock Up You, and it's not just me. We got Stocks with Josh. We got Keenan Grace in there, and we have others that are helping you in your trading journey. Most people make the amount for the class in their first trade, okay? All right, we're going to leave it right there. You guys have a blessed, safe, and hydrated day. Don't get dehydrated. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.